What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve.
I'm Lindsay.
Today we're going to be checking out the TGV speed record. Had a ton of people in the comments suggest we check out this video. I think it was about a week or so ago where we checked out a compilation about high-speed trains throughout Europe. And it blew our mind seeing how fast these trains were traveling down those tracks. Here in the US, which we talked about on that video, generally speaking, our trains are very slow. We actually
slower than we thought.
Yeah, they were even slower than we thought. Because I took an Amtrak before multiple times, and while I was on the Amtrak, I assumed we were probably heading about, I don't know, 75 miles per hour or something like that.
But it turns out the average is usually around like 40 to 45.
We're creeping, man. We're just crawling. So, you know, it's pretty ridiculous how slow our trains go.
Comparatively.
But from the comments, I learned that that's generally based off the fact that our train tracks couldn't handle faster trains.
They were built for transporting goods and stuff.
Throughout long distances across the country, which does make sense. But you would think in 2025 we could start developing a little bit more rail infrastructure with higher speed rail. You know, it's something I wish we had here because
it'd be cool.
Imagine if we could get on a train here in Indiana and travel to see my family, which takes us generally 12 to 15 hours to drive to North Carolina.
It would be amazing. I would love it. It would be so much less stressful. And yeah, like Sophia gets super car sick, so on a train I feel like she would have a much better time.
Yeah, just be a great experience.
She could lay down and sleep.
Yeah, instead of being in a car seat.
We would be able to go see much more of the U.S. easily.
Yeah,
which I feel like is needed.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you know, in most of the country I've lived in, at least, it's hard to hop a train to you know, kind of longer distance places at one time.
To just easily take a trip.
We said this on that previous video that when we've tried to actually look into taking a train back to my hometown,
it'd be a cool experience. Like
it's pretty much impossible
to figure out the route system.
They don't make it easy, number one, and number two, we have to travel like forever just to get to the beginning train station. We have to get off trains, get on buses to go to a train station,
it's so
and
convoluted.
It is so crazy, but. Guys, that's not what we're going to be checking out today. Today, we're going to be checking out the TGV speed record. Now, supposedly, this speed record is still held today.
Really?
25,000 horsepower?
25,500.
18 months of preparation. 100,000 hours of development. 300 team members. 350 monitoring points, 600 sensors, 200 hours of trials, 31,000 volts in the what?
I have no idea.
Hold on, guys. I want to see what that was. 31,000 volts in the something.
Catenary?
In the catenary. Okay, I don't know anything about trains, so really. What was 100,000?
I don't remember.
The French excellence in very high-speed rail transport. 5748. Okay, this was obviously a big deal at the time. Look at this.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was specifically.
I think it was 2007. There it is. East European Technicenter, April 3rd, 2007.
It's like drag racing for trains.
It looks like it, yeah. This is legit.
Yeah. Did they build this train just for this?
I don't know. Let us know in the comments, guys. Speed record zone, kilometer 191. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. They have aerial footage from the side.
No, this was like a whole event. I thought it was just happened to happen, like.
Right.
But I guess it makes sense.
Okay. East European high-speed line at 1 p.m. Okay, this train looks legit, man.
Is he the driver? The engineer?
Yeah, I think so. 1 minute to departure. Ready. Yes, we're ready. Upper control room, ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm nervous. Why am I nervous?
Départ, Daniel, bien reçu.
That looks like an aerodynamic train. Look at that. Look at the way it's shaped.
Oh my goodness. It's picking up speed.
Okay, so
it must take a while to reach the speed.
sounds like a rocket.
It kind of does.
Someone said the trains look so short because they were going so fast.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And they also go so fast because they're so short.
They lowered that. I thought they had to be near it, generally speaking. Okay.
Bien reçu, Laurent.
There it goes again.
Tension initiale 31,2 kV.
Donc zone 300.
Dang!
Top, et on passe à
360 kilometers.
I wonder how many miles per hour that is.
We'll have to look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you can see it when they pan on the bottom camera there. 400, 400.
Uphill?
Okay, yeah, this thing's rolling, man.
You would not want to be in the way of that.
You think?
480?
Oh my, look at that.
Is that sparking?
I think it is.
515? Oh my gosh.
Oh, that thing looks like it's flying. You see that? You can barely see the wheels, so it kind of looked like it was just going above the track. Oh my goodness.
That would be kind of scary to be driving that thing.
Look at this.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
565? You definitely want to be doing this on a straightaway.
We've hit 570. Holy. Oh my goodness.
I wonder what the previous record was.
Oh my goodness.
That would
Look
be
at that.
so crazy.
That is insane. I want to see that again. Holy. Wow.
I'm just like,
What?
shock.
Attention de tous. Après contrôle et validation,
La valeur officielle de la vitesse atteinte dans notre marche est de 574
574.8.
km/h.
Woo.
je répète, 574
Wow.
km/h.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible, guys. I want to see that section where they go under the bridge real quick. I think this is far enough back. You think? Probably so. That was insane. I just got to see that because look at that. Holy, that is
I
insane.
bet that felt really intense to be on that bridge.
Can you imagine the wind probably?
I know.
Look at that. It looks like Back to the Future. Like that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah,
Okay, guys, this was incredible to say the least.
it really was. I wonder what the previous record was before this.
I don't know, but like I just want to like say, can you imagine riding on a train going that fast? You saw how fast that was when people were on the bridge. You saw how fast it was when they were filming from behind and closer to the ground. That really gave you a good idea of like how fast that was.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I could imagine it really without being there and feeling it. Like, it's just kind of incomprehensible. All right, so 574.5 kilometers per hour?
Yeah.
It is 356.9
300
miles per hour.
Holy.
That's what I'm saying. I can't even comprehend that.
356 miles per hour in a train.
Basically 357, but yeah.
Okay, that is insane. Oh, I'm trying to literally wrap my head around that. 350 some miles per hour in a train. I can't even begin to imagine what it's like to not only go 350 some miles per hour, but do it in a train.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I think this train was built specifically for this purpose because
It seemed like it.
at the initial start, it said 100,000 people were in, like, not 100,000 people, 300 people, 100,000
Man hours or something.
Yeah, it was 100,000 man hours or something. 350 points monitoring, 600 sensors. Yeah, just a ton of stuff. Let's see, where else? I think 16 or 18 months of preparation. 25,500 horsepower, which is insane. Oh my goodness, guys. That is there was 100,000 something. I don't know what it was. I can't remember.
I was just trying to look up what the previous record was, but I don't see it.
I'm guessing.
This one was in 2007, obviously.
Let us know in the
It's
comments,
still-
guys. Is this the only time they actually tried, like, build a train, did all this, set everything up like this to specifically try to break a record, see how fast they could go?
Probably not.
I'm not sure if they were doing this to break a previous record or if they were doing this just to see how
push the
fast they
limits
could go.
and see what they could do.
Right. Like, I'm sure, obviously, there was a record before this, but
Yeah.
was it a record like set up like this, or was it just like, you know, had passengers in a train and they were on a regular service day and they were
Yeah.
trying to see, you know, they got to a certain speed or whatnot? I'm not really sure, but guys, this was incredible. I appreciate everyone for asking us to check this out, because this was very interesting. I personally love things like this. I love seeing the, like, great feats, you know, speed records, you know,
Engineering
engineering,
marvels,
engineering marvels and all that. I just really find all that type of stuff fascinating. So if you have anything you think we'd like to check out, please feel free to leave it in the comments. But I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And also, guys, we are getting very close to 100,000 subscribers, so we'd appreciate you if you would slam that subscribe button for us, help us get there. But I think that's it for today. Thank you so much. Until next time, peace.
Bye.